Nigel, what's your assessment of the performance and the result?
Disappointed with the result, having led twice in the game, certainly. 2 set plays we've conceded from. Performance, I think we had to scrap and battle. When you're playing the team in the position that they are, we talked about it yesterday, didn't we? That's the sort of game it was going to be. And they turn it into that sort of game. And generally we dealt with the vast majority of things. Lads hit a brilliant free kick and they've had a free header from a corner. And when you get in the lead twice against bottom of the league, you expect to win the game.
Did Stags have the better of the first half, Grimsby the better of the second?
Yeah, definitely. I think we missed our opportunity in the first half to get more than 1 goal. I think we had 2 or 3 situations again. I think Harry Charles had one early on where if he just squares it, it's a tap in for somebody in the 6-yard box. So once again, we didn't make the most of those situations. And when you're only holding a 1-goal lead, all it takes is a set play or anything. Didn't feel too threatened from open play, but from set plays, it's a big strength of theirs.
Let's speak about the positives. The first, an excellent strike by George Maris to earn his first goal in Stags colours.
Yeah, George Maris, is that his first goal?
Yeah, from Mansfield.
Yeah, oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Pretty sure it is, yeah.
We'll
continue, Nigel, we're all right, we've gone into darkness, but continue.
Yeah, I didn't realise that was his first goal. If it is, then that's an unbelievable first goal for him. It was a good build-up as well. It started with the goalkeeper and then we won a throw-in and a little ball inside. An unstoppable shot from 20-odd yards out. It was a brilliant strike.
And Jason Law, he looked absolutely delighted to score that.
Yeah, 2 big positives from the game for us. Them getting, George getting his first goal, as you've just pointed out, and then Jason Law getting his as well. And it should have been enough to go on and win us the game. We're throwing everybody on to try and deal with the set plays at the end as much as we could. With Jake Wright and Ryan Sweeney, and generally we dealt with it, but obviously not enough when you concede the 2.
What prevented you, in summary, from winning today?
Not keeping a clean sheet. We talked about it yesterday, and I thought we'd score today because we usually do, and we create stuff here at home. But you have to keep clean sheets, and you have to deal with the threat of the opposition, and the main one is set plays.
You maximised the substitutions today. Just take us through your thinking. The most interesting one was putting Ryan Sweeney at centre forward.
Yeah, well, we needed some height to come onto the pitch somewhere, and Ryan can run around, only 23 years old, and hopefully win us a few headers. Unfortunately, he ended up giving the free kick away in the 90th minute, 25 yards out, that got the equaliser, which, as a defender, doesn't matter where you come onto the pitch as a defender, then you don't want to be giving those free kicks away.
Ollie Sarkic limped off. What's the latest?
Hamstring. A bit disappointed actually because he kicked the ball out because obviously he was struggling, and we didn't get the ball back from Grimsby. I know the bottom of the league, but we thought they might give us the ball back in that situation. But yeah, he felt his hamstring, so we had to change. We were going to bring somebody else off, but we had to change the substitution. Jason
Law, he was in the war zone again today, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Is he okay now? Is he still fit, or did you bring him off because, as we say, he was really on the receiving end of some strong challenges?
Yeah, he's going to have to get used to it. Excuse me. Because when you're that sort of player as he is in this league, then they're not going to target him as such, but if he's around and got the ball at his feet, then he's going to take a few whacks. So he's going to have to toughen up and take a few whacks like he did today, and then come back with a goal as he did. But he's hopefully he'll be fine.
Another late goal though, Mansfield's undoing.
Yeah, definitely. I just said to the lads, we've got to get up the other end of the pitch, It wasn't the case at Crawley last week because that was just out of nothing. But generally when we're defending these leads, if we can just get up the pitch, win a free kick and spend some time in the opposition half, that's the best way to deal with it.
Seems odd, perhaps commending a defender after conceding 2 goals at home, but we thought Farron Lawson had a really good game today.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that at all. I thought he was the pick of the lads, and when you're playing against this sort of team with the big lads up front and so many balls coming into the box, you have to have somebody to really stand up. I thought him and James Perch were outstanding. That was the other reason we wanted some height on with Sweens and that, but we didn't want to disrupt that partnership. That's why we stuck him up front for a run around.
Elsewhere, no Ollie Clark in the 18 today. What's the latest?
Just is an accumulation of the knocks and things he's had. He trained a little bit on Wednesday morning and a bit yesterday, but he doesn't feel anywhere near at the moment.
You're starting to feel it overall in terms of the squad, aren't you now?
Yeah, very much so. It's in January. It was that break that did us when we lost all the games, which meant that we had so many. Nobody could have envisaged having such a long break as we had with the games being off. But we've still got enough bodies, but it's Saturday, Tuesday is catching up with the players. You know, Jamie Reid was on his knees today, really, and that was the reason he came off. But they're just going to have to get through the next 10 games.
And today, as anticipated, it was a real battle, a war zone
Yeah.
at times. Are you expecting a completely different contest when Forest Green come to town on Tuesday?
It'll be just as difficult, but in different ways. And we're just talking as well briefly with the lads. And these games are as tough as when we're playing Cheltenham and Forest Green and Carlisle, the teams who are challenging for promotion. There isn't one easy way because of the way that teams play. There isn't one easy game. So it'll be a different sort of game, I think, but just as challenging.
Thanks, Nigel.
Thank you.